I got to know MEMPROW in 2013. By then I had just joined campus at MEMPROW University.
I have a very exciting journey with MEMPROW. I met MEMPROW while I was in high school.
When I came to MEMPROW, I was taught how to understand within my counseling context.
MEMPROW's main impact in my life has been feminism. I can say my feminist journey started right here.
Girls can have different aspirations. Girls can have rights and enjoy them. They do have rights. They can access their rights and enjoy them. That's what being a feminist for me means. Working with university girls, you would think by the time the girls get to university, they are empowered, they are going to. That's why we find the most traumatized girls. Girls who accept violence because they have found a boy in the university who is now keeping her. Girls grow up looking, seeing, experiencing violence, both as individuals, but also seeing it happening to their mothers, and they think it's the norm. Part of what we do is to tell them actually violence is not the norm. You can break that norm. I am always angry about the fact that girls cannot finish school in safe environments. So when I started meeting girls who think that actually they don't have to achieve because they are going to get married and be looked after, it got me thinking, what can I do with young girls to build their self-esteem, to get them to have higher aspirations, and to know that they can actually live independent lives. MEMPROW is a mentoring and empowerment program for young women, which I started in 2008. To mentor girls and get them to understand that they can have high aspirations. We have several programs. They focus on leadership. Then we have a program that we call Feminist Conversations. Focuses on getting girls, young women to understand that being a feminist actually is not being a monster. We have the intergenerational dialogues. That one is also one of our original programs.
The intergenerational mentoring and gender dialogue is a space where we invite different generations to come and mentor each other on different issues like joblessness. How do you manage issues of intimate partner violence because they're suffering from it? When they're at university, when they're at work, they suffer from sexual harassment. A lot of good news to share.
So it's really to give girls information and knowledge about who they are, about violence, with the intention of them becoming active and to say no to violence, and also to making good choices.
We work with parents, and many of them actually have taken back their daughters to school as a result of the work we do. So our motto is one girl at a time. We shall transform this society. The key program we have is what we call social survival skills, which we do in schools. And that's where we start really dealing with low self-esteem, negative self-worth, patriarchal mindset.
And so the trainings really give girls confidence and a sense of direction of knowing where they're going, knowing who they want to be, and really taking up, owning their voice in whatever space they are, picking up for girls who don't have a voice, really taking action.
Some of the persistent topics are intimate partner violence. That's number one. The second one is entrepreneurship. We hold dialogues and we invite speakers on how to start businesses. That's why a lot of MEMPROW girls, you meet them even when they are in university, they're already doing business.
We've seen young people start up businesses, and 6 months down the road they're saying, I don't need a formal job. I have capital now, I have profits, I can sustain my life, can sustain my family from the businesses.
The MEMPROW Girls Network comprises of girls who have finished the social survival skills training,
who have attended our dialogues for more than 6 times. It's a network that has now over 4,000 girls.
We need each other. I wouldn't know any other women's spaces if I wasn't a MEMPROW girl. When I started learning about feminism from MEMPROW, and then also, of course, the network grew to other feminist spaces, then I opened my eyes to, oh, this is not just a single issue. I'm not just struggling with one issue in my life. There's so many other things, there's so many other layers.
Each and every day that I live my life to defend another woman, to tell another woman that you can make it, to like empower a girl that has lost her self-esteem, to me that's worthwhile. And that's all thanks to MEMPROW.
MEMPROW kind of gives you roots. It gives you a direction, and then it's up to you to actually stand up, because they don't babysit you.
This gave me power to stand up for what I believe in, to stand up for what I consider right.
It has made me get so exposed. It has made me meet so many people.
It gave me the platform to like stand up for other women, to tell them, yes, you can do it. And it has given me that kind of confidence.
Confidence to speak up, confidence to just be in spaces and be who you are.
And in my mind, I just reflected on what I really went through as a child and what my mom was going through at that time. The fact that I was coming from a disadvantaged family, grew up without a father, and then my mom was all traumatized. I thought that maybe MEMPROW was the best thing for me.
I realized that I have a very powerful future. And that's the time I began to take up leadership positions.
Many of them tell us they've transformed their families. That kind of transformation is one family, but at MEMPROW we say one family, one girl at a time. Their aspirations are very high. The first day we tell them to tell us what they want, most of them want a marriage, a good house, and a car. By the end of the training, they want to be doctors, they want to be lawyers, they want to travel, they want to work with the community.
It's through MEMPROW that I made that decision to do gender studies.
It's been a great journey of learning and learning, relearning, and I have affirmed my feminist principles, my feminist knowledge, and I'm an activist.
The system change will happen with their mindset. So work with girls cannot stop, because every single girl needs an interaction. Part of my message is it's possible to have a better life, but first you must have a high aspirations.